that's right.
How have you been?
Yeah, it's been good. So, and this in this month, I have the plan of a business trip to the U.S. So,
Hmm?
yeah, I have to more focusing on. I have to more focus on using English this month to prepare that.
Yeah, for your business trip.
Yes,
This month
this month.
already?
Yeah, two
Oh,
weeks later.
oh, 2 weeks more. Okay, yeah, you still have a days to practice your English.
Yes.
Okay, so now I can see that you want to have a daily news.
That's right.
Okay, so the title is Are Social Media Influencers Political Comments Honest? Okay, so let's learn this one and let's start with words and phrases. I'll play the US.
Campaign.
Campaign.
Okay. Campaign is a planned group of special political, business, or military activities that are intended to achieve a particular aim. Okay, that is a campaign. And let's check the example.
The school started a campaign to reduce waste.
The school started a campaign to reduce waste.
All right. Kindly make a sentence with this word.
Yes, a campaign. Um, there was a very big campaign to be voted by the Trump in the U.S.
Okay, there was a very big campaign to be voted
By Trump
by Trump to the US.
in the U.S.
In the US. In the US. And Trump won.
Yes.
Yes. All right. There was a big campaign to be voted by Trump in the US. Yes.
Mm,
And he won
he
the
won.
campaign.
Yeah,
He is
that's
now
right.
the president of the US.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a
Okay,
little
good
bit.
job.
I feel a little bit a sense of fear to visit
Oh,
the U.S. in
why?
this messy situation like that just after the election. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because yeah, a lot of people are mm, had have the controversies. So yeah, I think it's a little bit more dangerous there
Mm-hmm. Now,
now.
but the opposing party accept the defeat, like, right?
Mm-hmm.
They accepted it and they have done their speech.
Mm-hmm.
But so there's this situation that rising, like
Mm.
there's a tense.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're going there next week.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope it will be okay.
Okay, yes, I hope to
Yes. Okay, next one.
Regulate.
regulate.
Okay, what's a regulate? This is to control or manage something by means of rules. Okay, example.
The government regulates food safety.
The government regulates food safety.
All right,
Mm,
regulate.
regulate. My company uh, regulates the behavior on harassment
Oh,
in the uh, employees policy.
okay, harassment in the employee's policy. All right, let me repeat your sentence.
Mhm.
My company regulate the behavior harassment.
Behavior on harassment.
Uh, okay, behavior on harassment in the employee policy.
Mm.
Okay. I can see that. Yeah, let's check. My company regulates the behavior. Ah, of instead of on.
Oh,
Yeah, of.
oh,
So my company regulates the behavior of harassment in the employee policy.
mhm.
All right. So next is The third word,
transparency,
Transparency.
okay, transparency. This is the quality of being done in an open way without a secret. Example,
the company promotes transparency in pricing.
The company promotes transparency in pricing.
all
Hmm.
right.
Transparency is more and more important when we use AI technologies.
Oh, yes, that's true. I agree
Hmm.
with that. Transparency is more important. I
Yes.
think we cannot depend on the AI.
Mm-hmm.
AI can be a
Yeah.
big help.
Yes. But we cannot assume the reason why AI made that the answer, the right answer. So, well, it's difficult to assure that AI's AI has the transparency because
Mhm.
it's more like black box technologies, you know. So we cannot dive into the logic of the AI
Mm.
technology. So, but the company who provides that kind of products should have the responsibility and transparency of their
Yes.
products.
Yes, especially if they're using AI. Yeah, I agree with
Hmm.
that. Okay, next.
Disclosure,
Disclosure.
Okay, this closure is the act of making something known, especially information that was secret. Oh, disclosure. Example.
he made a full disclosure of his finances.
He made a full disclosure of his finances. Okay. So, mm, the company made disclosure to achieve transparency of their products, of
Okay.
its product.
The company made disclosure to achieve transparency
Transparency of its
of
products.
its product. Okay. Let's check your sentence. The company made disclosure to achieve transparency of its product. All right. Yes, disclosure. Okay, you're good. Your sentence
Mm,
is good. Now let's move on.
Undermine,
undermine.
What is undermine? Meaning to make someone less confident,
Okay.
less powerful, or less likely to succeed, or to make something weaker, often gradually.
Mm.
Next example.
gossip can undermine someone's reputation.
Gossip, gossip can undermine someone's reputation. Undermine. Some comments on social media undermine someone's emotion.
One emotion. Yeah, this is true and this is
Mm,
happening. Some
yes.
comments on social media undermine someone's emotion.
Mm,
Yeah, so we are we must be careful
mm,
what we post on social media.
mm.
Okay, that's it with words and phrases. Do you have a question with this part?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Okay, so let's move on to comprehension and
Mhm.
Cookie kindly read the three questions.
Okay. Why are partnership with influencers a program? Hmm. Number two. Why doesn't the FTC require influencers to reveal whether they have been paid to make political content? FTC, FTC. Okay. Uh, why did the FEC decided not to force influencers to reveal whether they had been paid for online posts?
Okay, so those are the questions. Now let's listen to the audio.
Are social media influencers' political comments honest? As the US approaches a major presidential election, people are deciding who to vote for. Many, especially young voters, may turn to their online favorites for advice. But voters will not know whether the influencer is giving an honest opinion unless the influencer chooses to tell them, and many do not. Partnerships with influencers have become an increasingly popular campaign strategy. However, content creators do not have to report if they have been paid to support or create material for a candidate, since around 40% of young voters get their news online and 30% trust platforms, like TikTok, more than traditional news outlets. This is a problem. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission requires influencers to clearly label posts where they had been paid to promote a product or a company, but the FTC only regulates commerce. Politics are regulated by the FEC or Federal Elections Commission. The FEC does have strict transparency rules for traditional political advertising, such as on TV, by mail or phone promotions, and on even political websites. But the FEC decided in 2023 that political payments to social media creators were not public communications that would require disclosure. Requiring content providers to reveal payments could undermine free speech. Political campaigns do have to disclose who they pay. Also, some social media platforms ban all political advertising. But for ordinary voters, it is very difficult to tell whether their favorite influencers are giving their honest views or ones that have been paid for.
All right, it's all clear?
Not clear. So can I raise it again?
One more time?
Yeah.
Okay, one more time.
Are social media influencers' political comments honest? As the US approaches a major presidential election, people are deciding who to vote for. Many, especially young voters, may turn to their online favorites for advice. But voters will not know whether the influencer is giving an honest opinion unless the influencer chooses to tell them, and many do not. Partnerships with influencers have become an increasingly popular campaign strategy. However, content creators do not have to report if they have been paid to support or create material for a candidate, since around 40% of young voters get their news online and 30% trust platforms, like TikTok, more than traditional news outlets. This is a problem. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission requires influencers to clearly label posts where they had been paid to promote a product or a company, but the FTC only regulates commerce. Politics are regulated by the FEC or Federal Elections Commission. The FEC does have strict transparency rules for traditional political advertising, such as on TV, by mail or phone promotions, and on even political websites. But the FEC decided in 2023 that political payments to social media creators were not public communications that would require disclosure. Requiring content providers to reveal payments could undermine free speech. Political campaigns do have to disclose who they pay. Also, some social media platforms ban all political advertising. But for ordinary voters, it is very difficult to tell whether their favorite influencers are giving their honest views or ones that have been paid for.
Okay. How about now?
Mhm.
Ready to answer the question?
Yes.
Okay, so
Maybe.
let's move on to number one. Why are partnerships with influencers a problem?
Because around 40%, many of young voters get their news online and trust platforms like TikTok more than traditional news outlets.
All right, yeah, your answer is correct. We can read that in the second paragraph.
Mhm.
So that's the problem there. They don't trust it's
Mhm.
only 30%. And how about question number two? Why does the FTC require influencers to reveal whether they have been paid to make political content?
Oh, because FTC only regulates commerce,
Mhm.
so it is outside of their business.
Yeah. So they are not. They don't like the. It's not their line.
Mm.
So only the FEC. Okay, why did the FEC decide not to force influencers to reveal whether they had been paid for online posts?
Because forcing content providers, influencers to reveal payments could undermine free speech.
Yeah, so like they don't have the freedom already. That's
Mm.
why, yeah. Because because we have this freedom of speech, we call it freedom of speech. So yeah,
Mm.
they decided not to disclose that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Do you
in
have
terms
any
of
question here?
in terms of so earning money, so yeah, mm, when influencers uh, get money from the politicians or some organization,
Mhm.
it is not free speech already. Yeah, so
Yes, right. Because you are paid.
yeah. And so this argument like that requiring content providers to reveal payments could undermine free speech is sounds odd for me. Yeah, because if they are paid, it's been already not free speech.
That's free speech. So they are already instructed to, oh, only speak about us. Yeah, the one who
Yeah.
paid, that influencer. Yeah, don't campaign another party, only
Mm-hmm.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they already paid, so it's not already free.
Mm.
Not already free speech.
Mm.
Okay. So now let's move on to read out.
Okay, so we can skip this part because we have only eight
Oh yeah.
minutes.
Okay,
Mm.
sure. So let's move on to discussion.
Hmm.
And this is the question number one. Do you regularly read or watch social media?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
watch social media, especially Instagram and X.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. They are my main social media that I use every day.
So they are the app that you get the information, the news like that.
Um, for that objective, I don't use social media. Just uh, when I don't know whether the YouTube is a kind of social media, but yeah. So if I wanna acquire information about something, I mainly use YouTube
YouTube.
videos. Mm.
I see. So you're using your Instagram and X for communicating with like
Friends,
friends,
yeah,
friends. Yeah.
friends or the people in my in the same domain in my business.
Yeah, contacting your business partners
Yes,
using your
business
X and
partners or
Instagram.
friends, yeah, something like that.
Do you also promoting your business using your social media?
It's not my own business, but so I'm working for IT company, and
Hmm?
so uh, I communicate with the people in that kind of my company's product domain
Hmm?
uh, in social media. So,
I see. All right. So next question. Do you trust the advice of any influencers?
mm, sometime, yeah, yes, I do. Hmm. Yeah, but uh, eventually, I make my choice by myself. So
Hmm?
just getting out of various perspective. Yeah. So yeah, I use social media to acquire various perspective on
Perspective.
one thing. Yeah. So after that, yeah. So some sometime every influencer says different thing, because they
Yeah.
are in the different situation and they have the different backgrounds. Yeah, so yeah, after getting the information or opinions from them, last three, yeah, so I choose one of them or create my opinion.
Create your own opinion. Oh, that's
Mm.
good because you are not trusting them 100%.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard, especially this time. It's so hard to trust those influencers.
Yeah.
I have followed some influencers that I trust,
Mm-hmm.
but when it comes to this kind of topic, like, oh, I don't know. I'm not 100% with
Mm-hmm.
all the words that you're saying. Yeah, like
Mm.
that. Okay. Next is, do you think that influencers should have to tell followers if they are being paid for a political pause? Why do you think that way?
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so they should have to tell followers if they are being paid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like I said, their opinion is augmented by the money.
Yes.
Yeah, so if we cannot notice notice that if we cannot notice that some people are strongly affected by the opinion that is originates uh, from one politician or
Mm-hmm.
one political organization, and so that is not not good situation for our our politics or our society because the opinion of people who have a lot of money is prioritized every time. If we cannot uh, notice that their opinions are manipulated by the rich people.
Agree. Yes, even in the Philippines, I can see that. Like, like you can say the influencers who are being paid because they're always mentioning this person. They're always mentioning this political. This one who is running.
Hmm.
So you can say that. They are paid. Yeah, they are paid. How about you? Do you think there are influencers who are campaigning without being paid
Sorry,
right
what do you mean?
now?
Right now?
For example, they
Hmm.
are campaigning this one party without being paid.
Yeah, sometimes some
Mm-hmm.
influencers campaigns for one parties because he or she has strict opinion for the strong opinion that agrees with one party's manifest. Yeah, so
Yeah.
some in that case, mm, so some influencers promote only one party.
Only one party. But it's hard to differentiate, right?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
right.
know. Yeah, I don't know there. But here in our country, it's hard to differentiate if this person is paid by that party or not.
Mm,
Yeah, so it's hard to trust them 100%.
yeah, sometimes yeah. So influencers utilize the parties or that stance,
Mhm.
like being the fan of the one party to acquire more followers.
Ah, yeah,
Mm,
yes.
yeah, so
Yeah.
it is sometimes win-win.
Situation.
Yeah, situation.
Yeah, they are not paid, but if
Yeah.
the followers will grow, then
Mm-hmm.
that's where we get the payment.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
even if they are not paid directly by that
Mm-hmm.
party. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the life of an influencer.
Yes. That is a strategy. One of the strategies by the influencers to survive and to earn money.
Mm. Like, but it's bad sometimes because
Mm-hmm.
even if it's not true,
Mm-hmm.
and then they are saying it, and then a lot of people will like believe on it,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
that's
yeah.
the bad
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah. Sometimes bad because we
Yeah.
we see the influencer as the political person.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. We
Mm-hmm.
don't have much time left,
Yeah.
and let's stop there for now.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck on your
Yeah.
business trip.
Thank
Yeah. See you.
you.